All right, so this is, I mentioned in the brisket video, these steaks are these are T-bone steaks. They are rather small. I think they're pretty good though. This is from a young Jersey steer that we had bought from an FFA student here locally a few months back, and had a local processor process this out for us. It was grass fed and grass finished. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take these T-bones. I'm going to apply some Worcestershire sauce as a binder, and we're going to use some Kinder's. We're going to use some Kinder's seasoning. It's called the blend. It's a combination of salt, pepper, and garlic, and that ought to be simple enough. So let's go ahead and get our Worcestershire sauce on there and get these seasoned up, and we'll get the smoker ready to rock and roll. So what we're going to do with these, I'm going to smoke them in a smoke bath for an hour. Then I'm going to bring them in. My wife is going to sear them and finish them off. We're wanting them to turn out medium rare. That's how we like our steaks. All right, we're going to set those aside, let them rest while I go fire up the smoker, get it ready to rock and roll. Then we're going to put them in a smoke bath for an hour. Then we'll bring them back inside and turn them over to her and let her do her thing. All right, friends. Well, we've been letting our steaks sit here and rest. They've been resting for about 30 minutes. We're going to go ahead and go pop them in the smoker and let them get their smoke bath. All right, there's our steaks. They've just been put in there literally like 2 minutes ago, if that. And yes, you can see the brisket on the rack below them. That's okay. They're all from the same beef. They can all take the same smoke bath together. So once the steaks are done and I'm ready to take those inside for my wife to do her part, I'm going to take and turn that brisket up. So these are going to be two separate videos, so y'all will have to watch that one. So I've been sitting here watching It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown while I'm waiting for the smoke bath to be done, and it is an hour. So let's go out and check on our steaks and our brisket and bring those steaks in. I like the way those are coloring up. It's got some good smoke to them. All right, so I'm going to go get my tray. We're going to pull these steaks, take one last look at them before my wifey does what she's going to do with them, and we'll just continue letting this brisket do what it's doing. All right, so these are the steaks. We just pulled those out of the smoker. See if we can get them turned over here. So just so you know, I mean, they look, it's got some grill marks on there, but here's the thing. They are not cooked by any means. Not even a little bit. It's just a lot of heavy smoke. And man, they smell good though. So I'm hoping this little experiment's going to work out good. And we'll see. So anyway, next step is coming up when my wife does her thing. Okay, so we brought the smoked steaks in. They've only had a smoke bath for an hour. Brought them in. My wife is getting ready to do her part. And if you can explain to us exactly what you're going to do with these steaks at this point.
Right. So I'm going to use the handy dandy Pampered Chef grill pan. We're going to turn the heat on medium high. Medium high.
Okay.
Okay. And then I normally use butter, but today I'm going to use bacon grease.
That is an essential oil in our house.
So we're going to put some bacon grease in here. And we're going to let this get hot, and we'll be right back. Okay, so once the bacon grease is good and hot, or your butter, or whatever you're going to use, you're going to take your steaks, and you're going to lay them in your grill pan. We've got 4, but I don't want to put them right up against each other, but I think we might be able to fit them all in. Maybe. We'll see. And these are grass-fed T-bones from a beef that we bought. All right, and so what I do is I do that, and then I cook it we like our steaks medium rare. So I do them for 2 to 3 minutes on each side, because they've already been smoked for one. And then I go and sear the fat on the sides. So I'll show you that here in just a minute. All right. And the timer is done. We're going to flip them over. All right, we got them flipped, and so what we're going to do is we're going to cook them for 2 minutes on the other side, and then we're going to see if we need to sear the edges a little bit. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, I turn it off. All right. Each one of these steaks has a really good, like a fat cap almost on the edges. And so you can leave it like that if you want, but I like to turn them up. You have to kind of stack them against each other to get them all to stand up. Because at this point, you're just wanting to sear that edge right there. Because it renders the fat down and makes it melt really good. So now that I got them all standing up, you're not cooking the rest of the steak at this point. You're just searing that fat cap on the edge of the steak. Some steaks have them all the way around, some of them just on one side. So we're lucky this is just one side. All right, it's been about a minute, so we're going to take these off. You set them on a cutting board or a butcher block or whatever, and just let them set for about 5 minutes until we cut them. Now we're going to cut it up. We'll see what it looks like. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I was afraid it wasn't going to be medium rare. It's probably about medium.
I like it. Looks good.
Does the cameraman want to try?
I do. Oh, yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's real good.
Mm-hmm. All right, folks.
I give it a B+.
B+? Okay. I'm good with that one.
Yeah.
Folks, it concludes our video for the steak. Hey, it was a new idea that I came up with to splash on a little Worcestershire sauce, put some seasoning on there, smoke it for an hour, then sear it. So anyway, till we see y'all again, y'all take care, stay safe, God bless. And don't be afraid to try something new. Don't be afraid to try something old. And remember, get your smoke on.